Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Monday, July 10th, and we've got a pretty stormy week, warm, humid conditions, and the headlines again is going to be some very warm and humid with several chances of rain this week, and some of the storms could be on the severe side, especially across southern lower Michigan today, and I think for all the MAC areas we get into the day on Wednesday, a slight risk of severe thunderstorms. So again, we could have a pretty rough and bumpy week. And the big thing is dew points in the 60s and 70s, temperatures around 80. Wherever the heaviest rains are, they could hold in the mid to upper 70s. Areas that get sunshine will pop into the 80s. And again, very humid out there with 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a quarter likely, and some much heavier amounts, no doubt, here as we go through the next 4 days. You can see the extended outlook continues to be warmer than normal for both the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlooks. And it looks like we may try to dry out. We've seen that spike in the Southern Oscillation Index, indicating that there could be some ridging developing across the eastern U.S. That would be good news. But again, we've got pretty wet 4 days coming up here across much of the area. You can see in Breckenridge over the last 21 years, we're at the 78.57 percentile as far as warmth. We've had 4 years that were warmer than this year and 16 that were cooler, so we're certainly doing quite well as we expected in the growing degree days. And if we look at the satellite view this morning, you can see some of the colder cloud tops from Minnesota, Iowa into Wisconsin, now moving into Michigan. And again, the thunderstorms embedded within these will be sinking to the east-southeast. And again, the best bet will be across southern lower Michigan for the heavier rainfall amounts with this batch this morning. And then there'll be another batch that'll develop later on today. And then I think the next best chance of rain will come on Wednesday. Can't totally rule out thunderstorms on Tuesday, but the best bet will be for the next batch on Wednesday. Again, those could be quite severe. And you can see this morning some of the thunderstorms that came through the air. Again, we had almost 4/10 of an inch of rain in Breckenridge, and these bigger clusters of storms now moving into southwest Wisconsin, northern Illinois. And again, the best bet's going to be across southwest lower Michigan down towards the very extreme southeast part. But notice on this, some of them trying to develop further to the north at the end of the loop here, including a pretty good batch there between between Oshkosh and Green Bay. And again, we'll keep an eye on these, but all areas will have another chance for some showers and thunderstorms yet for the morning hours. Across the area this morning, very warm temperatures in the mid to upper 60s and very humid as well, with dew points well into the 60s as well. And if we look at the forecast map for today, you can see low pressure system will be moving to the east. And again, severe thunderstorms across the southern part of the state, locally heavy rainfall from around Lansing area off to the south. And then if we get into Tuesday, it looks like we catch a little bit of break. We'll have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms as the main activity will be off to the east and to our south. And then the next system will be coming into the area as we get into the day on Wednesday. And again, that looks like the best chance for severe storms across much of the area. We'll have to keep an eye on that. It could be raised possibly to an enhanced area. Again, looks like the dynamics are going to be really good for this system to produce severe weather for the day on Wednesday. And again, throughout this whole time period, it's going to be very warm, muggy, and sticky as well. If we look at precipitation here over the next 72 hours, you can see about 3/4 of an inch to, or maybe a little more across mid-Michigan into the thumb area, with heavier amounts up to an inch to an inch and a half across the southern part of the state. And if we look over the next 7 days, you can see most areas have a good shot at picking up well over an inch of rain, with some of the very heavy rains possibly approaching 2 inches as you get into southwest, extreme southeast lower Michigan, and over into southwest Ontario, where again, you too will be under the gun for some severe storms, especially in that Tupperville area over towards St. Thomas here, not only for today, but also again for the day on Wednesday. And as far as severe weather outlook for the day one, you can see the slight risk area extends across southern lower Michigan, mainly from Jackson south into far southwest Ontario. And then we skip ahead to Wednesday, and again, a much better chance for the entire MAC area over into the LAC area of southwest Ontario. And you can see the forecast for today, the yellow indicating a chance of severe storms. And again, we'll have to add that to the Wednesday forecast with the new outlook now issued. Temperatures today around 80. Well into the 80s tomorrow with a little bit more in the way of some sunshine, and then more storms will return for the day on Wednesday. Really good shot, and again, I think many areas have a chance to pick up some locally heavy rainfall from both today or on Wednesday. Looks like the two best times. Right now, the weekend is going to look like this is in day 6. I only show day 5, but I know there's still a lot of open houses. Looks like about 20% chance of scattered or isolated thunderstorms, but for the most part, the weekend looks to see plenty of sunshine and temperatures around 80 degrees. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, a great work week, and 73s to all.